Alright, boys. We're going to go live for number 10 here. Sorry it ran a little bit later. I had to run the random and whatever for number 11. I wouldn't say and whatever, but I had to run it for number 11. So I appreciate y'all. Anyway, let's get rolling here. Sorry, I was going to say, making sure things are on the up and up. Let's go. I was going to say, got 2 more breaks to run, guys. See, tomorrow I will post a random. I don't know if I'll do another pick your team tomorrow. Probably just going to run a random. I got a lot of, obviously, sorting and to go through. Got to get the... we got to get through the sorting, obviously, of all the breaks. I got to start getting, crushing that out of the way. And obviously shipping, but I also have to get all the PSA and CGC stuff together and SGC stuff for the grading that I announced. We're going to have... I have to get the form ready, because the form I had is... I got to update the pricing. We have Cal Rookie Jr. here, Project 2020, Charm City. Rub them on the 5 boxes. We obviously have the light 1 box. We have the half case jumbos, 4 boxes here. Good luck to everybody in the break. I appreciate y'all. Teamless on the left, over at camera upper right-hand corner. Let's get rolling. Well, the wife, look. Hopefully, if you disappear, she just realizes you went downstairs or whatever to watch breaks. You don't have to worry about it, I was going to say. Sorry, I had to go grab a bin real quick. Let's get rolling here. I will run the random break as well later. Good old jumbos. First half of this break was very good. Let's see what the second half brings us. I hope I have the right list up. I do. Okay. The deluxe boxes have been pretty much 2 or 3 monsters, and the rest have been, I'll be honest, they've been eh. I talked about it when I was running the randomization for the teams and break number 11. I think on Monday I'm gonna try to see, maybe Monday. Maybe I'll wait till Tuesday. Maybe I'll do a pick your team on Monday, and then Tuesday I might try to do a pick your player. I think if I do it with a jumbo, a delight, and a hobby case, I think we'll be able to fill it. Blackman, Yadier Molina, Brown, McClanahan, Prado, LeMahieu, Varsho, Scherzer, Trout, Yelich. We have Luis Castillo, Stanton. We have Michael Harris as second on the refractor. Kyle Schwarber, Nelson Velasquez, Peguero, India, Crawford, Suzuki, Wheeler, Tristan Casas, Shea Langeliers, Gunnar Henderson, Paul Goldschmidt on a Technicolor. We have Edwin Diaz and Jose Ramirez. So honestly, it'll probably be priced somewhat like that, Devin. I think I'm gonna try to price it out as we have Michael Harris as second, Diaz, Fried, Judge, Martinez, Guerrero Jr., Outman, Meneses, Bo Naylor. We're gonna have Robbie Ray, and we're actually gonna have Miguel Cabrera, a 4 out of 5. Who got the Dodgers in this? Robbie Coleman on the 4 out of 5. Red Wave. Michael Bush. Big hit there on the autograph. Let's see, nobody in the random. I know Jacob has them in the random, but this wasn't ever going to be part of the half case for the random anyways, because the random is a fresh case. We have Stefanik. I have JT Realmuto, but a monster on the Michael Busch. Rutschman, Cole, DeGrom, Stefanik. Cody Clemens, Liberatore. Melendez, Josh Smith, Kershaw, and Anthony Rizzo on the negative. What I was thinking, though, Devin, is I'm probably going to do it for the... I think I'm going to try to price it out and leave the shipping out of the pricing. And then for shipping, probably do like $5 for the first... for one player, and then $1 for every player you take out. Or spot, because there's probably going to be division. Spot after that. Bichette, Andrew McCutchen, Longoria, Sosa, Machado, Anderson, Smith-Jigba, Rendon, McCutchen, Ramirez, Peterson, Raleigh, Ezekiel Tovar, Dansby Thompson, to try to keep the price lower for people that want to grab multiple spots, if that makes sense. DeGrom, John Gray, Masataka Yoshida, Ruiz, kind of bring in how eBay sets up their pick your players into a Facebook group. Just for that one, we have Terang, Votto, Oswald Peraza, Hall, Anthony Rizzo, Gallen, Correa, Alec Thomas, Michael Harris, the second on the Prism, and Anthony Rendon. We have Michael Conforto, Bryant, Alvarez, Lowe, Massey, Abreu, Mitchell, Bello, Garcia, Mullins. We have Alex Bregman, Will Benson on the base autograph going to the Guardians. And Alex, I know that's not how some of the other big groups like Best Card Breaks or Real Breaks does it. We have Garrett Cole, Hayes, Waldachuk, Happ, Reynolds, Bieber, Alcantar, Small, Oscar Colas, Lodolo, Drury. We have Betts, Kershaw, and Correa. Actually, I haven't been in one of Nick's breaks in a while, so I don't know if he like him. I don't know how he does his shipping for that, to be honest. So I don't want to misquote that. He might do the same thing. We have Volpe, Carroll, Lewis, Acuna Jr., Batty, Arozarena, Pasquantino, Thompson, Freeman, Bichette, Kyle Tucker, Oswaldo Cabrera. We got Adley Rutschman on the refractor. Going to the he was the Orioles this time, and John Cullison on the Orioles. Kyle Tucker, Corey Seager, Bellinger, Chapman, Groshans, Ozzy Albies, Logan Webb, Marquez, Arenado, Altuve. We have Suzuki and Michael Stefanik. Suzuki on the fuchsia going to the Cubs. And Christie. Have Gallen, Jonathan Aranda, Toglia, Jones, VR, Rosario, Springer, Devers, Abrams, McMahon, Story. We're going to have Nolan Gorman. I want to have a Cal Stevenson on the Acra Ray Wave 190 out of 199. I just have to look because I think the only way you can get the legend autograph is through the Delight Realmuto. So I got to go look at that checklist. Adames, Drew Waters, to kind of see like what the chances are for spot wise. Manoah, Bregman, Crawford, Jazz Chisholm, Sale, Alec Thomas, Arrays, Melendez, Mike Trout, Anthony Rizzo. Maybe make like all the legends like in a division or whatever, like certain spot price, if that makes sense. I say they got 10 guys on the checklist for autograph. Like, it's crazy how big their checklist is. Like, I looked at it, I said there is no way that people are pricing, because it's not like none of the cards are worth a ton. Like Shea Langeliers, if you hit a good one, it'll be worth a little bit because he is a really good defensive catcher and he's going to be a starter in Major League Baseball for a long time. And Ruiz is obviously a great base stealer, and if he can figure out how to hit a little bit better, he's also going to be Major League Baseball for a long time. But none of them are like, they could be superstars, but they're far from superstars. But it's like a death by 1,000 knives. Like, it's not a you're not hitting a home run. You're just hitting base, just chipping away at singles. So, like, there's a good chance if you pay whatever price it is, you can just get a couple autographs to get your money back. But a lot of break groups have them way less than what they should be priced. But I don't know if guys are buying them up in other break groups or not. But whenever you stink that much, I mean, of course you're going to have a lot of rookies. I mean, Smith, Jigba, Realmuto, Garrett Cole, Rutschman, DeGrom, Moreno, Vargas, Cavalli, Garrett Mitchell, Jordan Walker, Ezekiel Tavar on the refractor, Dansby Swanson, Velasquez, Votto, Longoria, Sosa, Machado, Anderson, Riley Green, Goldschmidt, Baez, O'Neill, Mookie Betts. We have Shohei Ohtani in the Technicolor. Harris is second on the Prism refractor. Anthony Rendon, Massey, Gray, Yoshida, Ruiz, and Terang. Scherzer, Trout, Yelich, Jimenez, Yastrzemski, Bregman. We got Will Brennan for the Guardians. It's going to Alex. First break, a couple nice autographs on Benson and Brennan. We have Kyle Schwarber on the refractor, Bieber, Conforto, Bryant, Alvarez, Lowe, Tristan Casas, Langeliers, Gunnar Henderson, LeMahieu, Dalton Varsho, Tim Anderson on the 21 out of 99 on the green wave. One of the White Sox and Mario. Got Clayton Kershaw on the Titans and Carlos Correa. Got Brett Baty, Hayes, Ken Waldichuk, Happ, Reynolds, Meneses, Bo Naylor, Robbie Ray, Suzuki, Wheeler, Kyle Tucker. We have Oswaldo Cabrera, Martinez, Jordan Groshans, Volpe, Corbin Carroll, Royce Lewis, Acuna Jr., Melendez, Josh Smith, Clayton Kershaw, Guerrero Jr., Outman, Francisco Alvarez, Stefanik, and Zach Gallen. Rosario, Tucker, Corey Seager, Bellinger, Chapman, Ramirez, Peterson, Raleigh, Clemens, Liberatore, Nolan Gorman, Jack Larson. 116 out of 499 for the Mariners. Devin, you're going to even have to tell me who this guy is. This is the first time I've seen this card, but is this guy, like, worth keeping? Like, is he a hidden gem? He is old. No, he's not that old. He's old. How old is he? 95. What is he, like 30? 28? Going to the Mariners on the refractor. I have Aaron Judge, Bregman, Aranda, Toglia, Jones, VR. Anthony Rizzo, Gallen, Correa, Rendon, McCutchen. Goldschmidt, Trout, and Anthony Rizzo. Walsh, Adames, Fernando Tatis, Waters, Manoah, Bello, Garcia, Mullins, Peraza, Hall, George Springer. I have Kyle Stowers on the Prism. I have Freed, Bryce Harper, Mountcastle, Benintendi, Nelson, Woods Richardson, Colas, Lodolo, Drury, Abreu, Mitchell. We have Corbin Carroll for the Diamondbacks on the 297 out of 350. Fuchsia Sparkle. Going to the D-backs and Devin. Nice hit there. DeGrom and DL Hall. We got Eaton, Gosman, Marcus Stroman, Bohm, Bogarts, Thompson, Freeman, Bichette, Alcantara, Small. Going to have Riley Green, 161 out of 199. Going to the Reds and Angel on the Spencer Steer on the Aqua Wave. I have not had a chance to check out boxing or UFC, Jason. I've been breaking pretty much since 9 o'clock. Nice Spencer Steer there. Going to the Reds and Angela, we have Edwin Diaz, Semien, Encarnacion, Senga, Groove, Stevenson, Marquez, Arenado, Altuve, Arozarena, Pasquantino, Suzuki, Yordan Alvarez, and Oswald Peraza. Yeah, Devin, it's probably going to be... We'll see what time I'm done. If it's like 2:30, I'll think about doing it. But if it's like 3:15 or whatever after I break 10, probably going to have to hold off till the next day, unfortunately. We'll see what time it is and how we both feel. How about that? If I'm not like super tired, then I'm not against it. But if you're awake as well, I don't want you to be like I'm falling asleep and me to be in the middle of breaking some boxes or a case or whatever. That makes sense. Yeah, for sure. Like I said, I'm only gonna post probably one baseball break tomorrow. It'll probably just be the second half of the case for the random, because I do have to do some sorting and stuff like that. Obviously, like I have to stay caught up on the shipping and sorting and everything. I'm gonna do an ad every one tomorrow. Whatever people want to get graded at hidden breaks, they need to tell me before I start getting more than like the first break or two, because I'm not ripping open people's packages to pick out a card. Like once it's bagged up, like it's getting sent to you, you can send it back to me and I won't charge you extra. But I'm not ripping through and trying to figure out what break was what and whatever else. I'm not doing that. People should tell me what they want graded beforehand. Aranda, Taglia, Jones, VR, Rosario, Array, Springer, Devers, and maybe that's not the best customer service, but at the same time, like CJ Abrams, McMahon, Aaron Judge. It's not hard to tell me, hey, I want to have you look at this card or grade it or whatever else. Byron Buxton, Velasquez, Adames, Fernando Tatis Jr., Waters, Manoah, Bregman, Teoscar Hernandez, Diaz, J.P. Crawford, Chisholm. Gonna have Thomas, Corbin Carroll, Martinez, and Josh Smith. Yeah, I'll let you know, Jacob. I know for certain people they told me to look at stuff, but other people there's other people that didn't tell me to look at anything that I know are going to want stuff graded. We have Bryce Harper, Benintendi, Nelson, Woods, Richardson, Walsh, Sale, Soto, Freeman, Castillo, Jimenez, Jose Ramirez. But this is the first Bubba. They have him bunting for his picture. Bubba Thomas, 449 out of 499 on the refractor, going to the Rangers. Kind of a lame picture, but going to Austin nonetheless. The red is Michael Busch for the Dodgers, Robbie Coleman. Red wave. I have Kyle Schwarber, Nate Eaton, Gosman, Marcus Stroman, Bohm, Bogarts, Pena, Rasmussen, Verlander, Wander Franco, Perez, Cody Clemens for the Phillies. on the 3 out of 250. It depends who the... I mean, honestly, I'm not one of those people that think you should or shouldn't grade anything. Like, I just sent away a bunch of base Jackson Holidays because he's eventually going to come up in those... If I get PSA 10s or PSA 9s, they're going to sell when Jackson comes up. And I'm about to send away a bunch of Jackson Churios because when Jackson Churio gets called up, they're going to sell. And, I mean, it's nice to have cheap graded stuff in the shop. We have Greg Adams here for the Phillies. Ronald Acuna Jr. Are they going to have a lot of value if you grade them, like resale-wise? I mean, they're not really going to bump the value. Onyx is Onyx, but if it's for your PC and you want to keep it preserved, I would send it off to, like, CGC, Marcus Semien, Encarnacion. It's only $12 to grade a card. Senga, Grove, Stevenson. I think it might be 14 with an autograph if you want to grade the auto. I don't know if... I got to double-check on that. We have Joe Ryan, Lindor, Kwan, Torkelson, Gorman. I don't think they charge extra if it just has an auto on it. It's only if you want to grade it. Moreno, Vientos, JD Martinez, but I'll double check. But for $12 to preserve your card, if you like it for your PC, then I'm not against grading anything. We got Yu Darvish, Tavar. We have Pujols, Perez, Garcia, Fujinami, Meyer, Alex Call, Marte, Bobby Witt Jr., Aaron Judge, and Matthew Liberatore on the refractor. We have Alvarez, Downs, Murphy, Morel, Cruz, Julio Rodriguez, Cabrera, Herrera, Witt Jr., Jung. We have Pete Alonso, Josh Lester going to the Tigers. And Mike Goodry. We have Aaron Judge, Mitch Haniger, Ohtani, Mountcastle, Corbin Burns, Grisham, Vientos, O'Hoppe, Buxton, Nick Castellanos, Oscar Gonzalez, Shohei Ohtani in Technicolor, Rutschman, and Cody Clemens. We have Contreras, Hayes, Steer, Musgrove, Cron, Cabrera, Swanson, Stanton, Olsen. We have Riley Green for the Tigers on the Ultraviolet. It's going to Mike Goodry. Oswalt, Cabrera, Olsen. Max Fried, Starling Marte, McCarthy, Pete Alonso, Taylor Ward. Miranda, Mitchell, Walker. Assad, Hoskins, Stowers. We have Rafael Devers. On the Fuchsia Spark one, I think this is SSP, if I'm not mistaken. Never mind. It's just his base. I lied. I didn't realize Devers had a sideways card. I guess we just pass it so much that I didn't even realize. We have Freed and Cal Raleigh. Josh Bell, Robert, Ortiz, Laureano, Riley, O'Neill, Betts, Moreno, Vargas, Cavalli. Paul Goldschmidt, Mark Vientos for the Mets, and Steve Walkstein. Steve finally gets on the board with the Mets. He's been so cold with the Mets lately. On the Vientos. We have Diaz, Duran, Trey Turner, J.J. Bleday, Gore, Green, Jimenez, Yastrzemski, Riley Green, Paul Goldschmidt, Baez, Julio Rodriguez, Max Scherzer, and Jock Peterson. It's going to be box number 3. Anybody looking for break number 11, the random, we will run it after this. If there's no trades, that is. This is number 10 right now. On box number 4 of it out of 5 boxes. The light will be last. Appreciate everybody getting in this one. Good luck to everybody that hasn't hit yet. If you have hit, I mean, still good luck to you. Doesn't mean you can't still hit. let's get rolling. We have Adames, Fernando Tatis Jr., Waters, Manoah, Bregman, Meyer, Alex Call, Marte, Joe Ryan, Lindor, Aaron Judge, DL Hall, JJ Bleday. We have Mountcastle, Benintendi, Nelson, Woods Richardson, Walsh, Ivan Herrera, Witt Jr., Josh Jung, Avisail Garcia, Fujinami, Logan O'Hoppe, Jared Walsh. I have Shea Langeliers, Kevin Gausman. I have Stroman, Bohm, Bogarts, Harper, Buxton, Nick Castellanos, Gonzalez, Rodriguez, Cabrera. I have Jose Ramirez, another Spencer Steer on the Aqua Wave. 153 out of 199 going to the Reds. I mean, yeah, I would send it back. Well, depends who it is. Like, Panini is probably not going to get back to you for a while if it's a Panini product. If it's Leaf or Onyx, they probably would get back to you. We have Trey Turner, Encarnacion, Senga, Grove, Stevenson, Eaton. Yeah, two in the same case. Swanson, Stanton, Olsen, Vientos, O'Hoppe. We have Zach Wheeler on the 25 out of 50 Gold Wave. Going to the Phillies. And Greg Adams. Titans and then Tristan Casas. I am not. So the problem is this time around they didn't really do. From Onyx. I was going to say that's the. So I'm not sure, Terry, to be honest. We have you, Darvish, Ezekiel Tavar, Pujols, Perez, Semien, Walker, Assad, Hoskins, Stowers. Oh, you mean only hobby compared to Jumbo? No, the Sonars are in Jumbos. We have Gabriel Moran. I thought you were talking compared to retail. I was like, I don't know what's in retail and what's not in retail. I don't think there's anything that's retail exclusive. There's stuff that's hobby exclusive for sure. We got Duran, Downs, Murphy, Morel, Cruz, Stevenson, Mookie Betts, Moreno, Vargas, Cavalli, Mitchell. We have Bobby Witt Jr., Woods Richardson, and Zach Wheeler. We have Haniger, Otani, Burns, Grisham, Alvarez. We have Yastrzemski, Riley Green, Goldschmidt, Baez, O'Neill, Pete Alonso. We have Ezekiel Tavar for the Rockies. Say, Sean, just so you know, this card does need cleaned up a little bit on the bottom. It has definitely like a packaging mark or something. But nonetheless, Tavar is one of my favorite rookies that no one really talks about. We have Prado, Wilson Contreras, Hayes, Steer, Musgrove, Cron, Varsho, Scherzer, Trout, Yelich. I mean, people talk about him, but no one's like, oh my God, Tavar. We have Jimenez, Adley Rutschman, and Suzuki. Marte. We have McCarthy, Alonso, Ward, Miranda, Henderson, LeMahieu. We have Torrey Hunter for the Twins. It's going to be a 78 out of 99 going to Austin Fishbach on the Authentics. We have Oswald Peraza, Dermis Garcia, McClanahan, Josh Bell, Luis Robert, Luis Ortiz, Laureano, Raleigh, Ray, Suzuki, Wheeler, Tristan Casas, Langeliers. We have Evan Longoria on the 370 out of 399 on the Fuchsia. Is it actually official? Because at first he wasn't dropping his no trade clause. We have Ryan Nelson and Robbie Ray. We have Conforto, Chris Bryant, Alvarez, Lowe, Massey, Story, Albies, Webb, Marquez, or Arenado, Alec Thomas, Mountcastle, Guerrero Jr., John Gray, Yoshida, Ruiz, Terang, Votto, Altuve, Arozarena, Pasquantino, Thompson, Freeman, Ezequiel Tovar, Cal Mitchell, and Brandon Crawford. That's going to be the jumbo. Let's get into the delight, guys. Yeah, I know for Acuna's brother. On the Youthquake, we have J.J. Bleday for the Athletics. That's going to Mike McKay. I have Mackenzie Gore, Hunter Green, Josh Bell, Nolan Gorman, Jeff, I'm not going to lie. I looked over and was hoping that it was you that had the Astros, but it was somebody else, I was going to say. So I apologize that I waited. We have Jeremy Pena. It's definitely not intentional. Drew Rasmussen on the refractor. Nice hit for the Yankees here. A 123 out of 399 fuchsia. Anthony Volpe. Going to Chris Berardi. We have a Pasquantino on the Aqua, 189 out of 199. Going to the Royals and Allen. We have Bobby Witt Jr. in the 7 out of 50 on the Youthquake going to Allen. Actually, that is... I'll pull this out. That card was 55 point and it put in a 35 point. I mean, it'll fit in a 35 point, but nice hit for Allen again. We're going to get the base autograph. As you guys have probably seen, the other autograph is in orange. Going to Jared Schuster and the Braves. This guy just keeps popping up. Joseph Bryson with the Braves. Nice hit there. Let's see the oranges. It's going to be an Angel. Logan O'Hoppe, 24 out of 25 to Vince. And the Angels, nice hit there on the true orange. Nice autograph. Orange and a red, I'll take it. So a quick recap of the hits. We have Bobby Witt Jr. on the 7 out of 50. Vinny Pasquantino on the 189 out of 199. Anthony Volpe out of 399 on the Fuchsia. Youthquake JJ Bleday. Evan Longoria on the Fuchsia. Torrey Hunter on the green on the Authentics. Zach Wheeler on the gold wave for the Phillies. Rafael Devers on the Fuchsia Sparkle. We're going to have Cody Clemens on the purple. Suzuki on the Fuchsia. We have the green wave TA7 and Anthony Rizzo on the negative. Getting into the only other non-autographs on the board, that's going to be Corbin Carroll on the Fuchsia Sparkle and Riley Green on the Ultraviolet. Getting into the autos, we have the base Jared Schuster, base John Lester, base Will Brennan, Jack Larson on the refractor out of 499. Into the back row, I have Tavar on the base, Cal Stevenson on the Aqua Wave, Vientos on the base, Will Benson on the base, Bubba Thompson on the refractor. And then we're going to have Spencer Steer ×2 on the Aqua Wave. One's out of 153 out of 199 and 161 out of 199. Then we're going to have the only time a Logan O'Hoppe orange wouldn't be the best hit. 24 out of 25 for the Angels. And then we have a Red Wave 4 out of 5 Michael Busch for the Dodgers. That's the break, boys. I appreciate everybody getting in it. And ladies, hopefully, congratulations to those who hit. For those that didn't, better luck next time. Hopefully I'll see you guys again in about, I don't know, let's say 15 minutes. We'll go 145 to run break number 11. Give you guys a little bit more time to trade. I was going to say I appreciate y'all. See you in a little bit. Have a good night.